Hey everyone, Andang here for some more Lord of the Rings Online. Yes, it's once again that time to be going through the Black Book of Mordor. And yeah, really enjoyed our last stream, or streams I should say, because we had internet issues that broke things up. But hey, we went ahead and did a makeup stream the next day after the crazy storms knocked out our internet. And now we're back for more. Last time we explored a dwarven tomb, a very important dwarven tomb, and it was super cool. And this time we're going to be continuing on from there and figuring out what Skarsgård's doing and how it ties into Mordor and everything else that's going on. So it should be pretty cool. And yeah, let's go ahead and hop right on in. Back to Erebor. And yes, Snake Eye, Jackasam, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Dragon Firestorm, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yeah, big thanks to Snake Eye for making the suggestion that I should add in new entries into our monthly giveaways. A new option. So now, from now on, if you're in the top 5, and that number might vary month to month, but for now, top 5 people cheering bits, you get extra entries into the giveaway, which I think is pretty cool. So big thanks to Snake Eye for helping make that suggestion. So today we're in a weird spot because we need more levels, like really badly need more levels, because by the end of this book it goes to 117, which means we can't do it. So we're gonna have to get more levels by then. Now the good news is we should be getting one of the 2 levels we need just by normal questing. The problem is that second set of levels, that second level that we need, we're going to probably have to skirm for or do warg pins or something else. So since Snake Eye's already here, and since we have a tradition on this character of how we level, I think it's time for a skirmish. I think that's what we gotta do. I think we gotta. So let's go ahead and open up the instance finder here. And close that out. And open that. And we'll go to offensive. And where is it? There we go. Storm Methods. It's been a while since I've done it apparently. You are not the fellowship leader. Oh dang. Hey, now I'm the fellowship leader. Alright. Let's go back in and go ahead and launch it. A level 110 skirmish here.
While the Grey Company journeyed south to the aid of Aragorn,
that was the fastest loading screen ever. Thank you, Solid State Drive.
Called the Old Woman of the Mountain. She sought to raise an army of ancient evil to aid the White Hand against Rohan. It was our duty, Amlon's and mine, to keep her at bay.
See, I don't like the grass that they added in. I feel like that ruins the snow. Like, I really don't like the grass they added into this skirmish. There we go. Off to a good start. Alright, got the dogs here. No problem, though. Ooh, boy. Good deal, good deal. Hey, Bongorfians, thank you so much for the bits. And welcome to the chat, Bongorfians. I don't know if you were here or have been notified or if you know, but it's now the top 5 cheers on the channel have extra entries into the monthly giveaway. So if you've not taken advantage of that yet, let me go ahead and link it here. Go ahead and take advantage of that monthly giveaway. Alright, we are burning through everything here. No problemo. Oh yeah. Good deal, good deal. I'm sure you have told him, Snake Eye. I'm sure you have. But just in case, and if there's anyone else in chat, you know. 28 marks, not bad. I forget, I think you can get in fall scrolls from skirmishes as well. It's kind of ridiculous the rate at which you can get them, but pretty sure that's a thing. And let's keep that fire going. that lightning. Good deal, good deal. I'm not subbed to you on Twitch, and I'm not patron, but I can still get the points for them. Yeah, I think it's cool to add in, you know, the extra options for the giveaway. I think that was a pretty good idea. Now, one thing that I think is interesting, a lot of people haven't taken advantage of this, which, I mean, you could really game this system, because you can be a patron for just $1 a month. And so I'm surprised some of the people that are, you know, doing the cheers and everything aren't becoming patrons as well, because you could do that and have all those extra entries with that. Oh, hey, we got an encounter here. Without that much extra cost, or actually maybe even lower cost. So it's just interesting. I appreciate everything everybody's doing though. It's been amazing. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Alright, we are working through. Hey, there we go, there we go. Nope, 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 nope. Just that. Oh, hey, we pulled a friend. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. And then do this. There we go. That's what I like to see. Get that ring of fire. Good deal, good deal. So glad they're not just being like, oop, deflected. Oop, didn't feel that lightning that you passed on me. No, because they're 110s and they know, they feel everything. No deflecting my lightning today. I still think it's funny that they're just like, slap that lightning down, it's not bothering me. Oh man, Snake Eye lost their link. Back up, back up. There we go, good deal. Alright, let me real quick look up the skirmish and Fala scrolls of empowerment. Let's see, remind ourselves all the different ways you can get them. Skirmish camp under accessories. Ooh. It's actually 2,500 marks and 293 medallions. I don't know why it is so expensive under skirmishes when some of these other methods it's like, you know, only like 90 stars of merit. Why is it so expensive on skirms? Hey Pinion, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Those grass things are 100% bug. Okay. Yeah, I've been wondering if that was a bug this whole time because I've been seeing it in this skirmish and just wondering. And man, I hope we can get another skirmish with Minas Morgul or sometime in the near future. It would be very cool. I know Pineleaf would like thank you guys for decades. Mr. Skirmish Master. Hey, there we go, there we go. Wait, I'm surprised them fall scrolls cost so much from skirmishes. I guess if you're doing group skirmishes, you do get a lot more marks and medallions that way. Like if you're doing like raids and stuff. Get that fire. You have to go now on your internet. Cut out when you answered your question. Email or tweet you the answer. So I guess I'm trying to understand what your question was exactly. Internet keeps cutting out. Have to go to bed anyway. Sorry. Hey, no worries. Have a great night. I got that heal going. Yeah, we'll solo this duo, no problem. By the way, if anybody does want to join in game, this is on Landerville server. Just send a tell to Staffdang, STAFDANG. Remember, it's just that one F. And we'll get you out of the group and get good to go. Although with that lightning, I don't know if we need the help so much. But hey, maybe we can do a 3-man together. Oh man, got that lag. Can you still get the... So can you still get points for if you... So yeah, you can still win points if you enter in any of the options. Now if you enter in, like, let's say you're subbed on Twitch but you're not subbed on Twitch, then you're disqualified from the giveaway. And a lot of people have been doing that. So like, last giveaway I had to disqualify a ton of people. Because they were saying that they did something they weren't. My guess is that they just thought that, oh, a sub on Twitch just is a follow on Twitch. Because they are from YouTube, so they just assumed that, you know, just following is actually a sub. But, you know, sub on Twitch is something totally different. But anyway, basically, you enter in with, you know, the different options, and the more options you enter, the more entries you get, but anybody can win for any reason. Credo Fall, welcome to chat, nice to have you here. They say, hey, are going to do Mixer? Not anytime soon. I just got established over here on Twitch, and I've been enjoying it pretty much from the get-go. It's been amazing over here on Twitch. There's just been so much support, and everybody's been so great. So yeah, I don't see myself moving over to Mixer anytime soon. I did try when I was, because back in June? I want to say it was June. Yeah, it was June. We tried streaming on both, on YouTube, Twitch, and on Mixer. We tried all 3 platforms, and basically Twitch won out because you guys really supported over here, and we just grew immensely, like overnight on Twitch. Just had so many people find us here and, you know, really support the channel, even though we hadn't streamed for years and years. And you guys just came out in full force and really supported here, so that's why we moved over to Twitch as our primary platform now. When we became affiliate, everything you stream on Twitch has a 24-hour exclusivity policy. So that means that everything on Twitch has to be on Twitch for 24 hours. So, for example, once you're an affiliate, you can't stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Which I'm fine with, because I like the single chat room. I don't like the double chats. I feel like that really separates the community. So I like the, you know, release the VODs on YouTube and just stream on Twitch. Alright, man, our lightning is on cooldown. That was a mistake. We should have saved that. Alright, well, here we go. Okay, let's take out at least some of these bats. Oh man, they got more health than I thought they did. Oh boy. Well, here's one. Come on. This is embarrassing. Alright, here we go. Yeah, well, okay. Come on, heal, 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 heal. Alright, we got those heals going. We were focused on all the wrong things in this last fight, but that's okay. It's been a while since we've done it, I guess. Okay. I don't need any of that. Good deal, good deal. Here we go, got the lightning NATO. Diego, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. Yep, we're just beating up an old woman in LOTRO. As is usual. Alright. Good deal, good deal. Loot all that. Alright, let's go ahead and take this place, loot the chest, and be good to go. Hey, there's a ton of marks. Just from that last part, that was 182 marks. And 8 medallions. Hey, Raider, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They say, hey, Andang, not sure if you noticed, but I finally got my hunter to level 120. Hey, awesome. Congrats being on level cap. Have you been at level cap before, Raider? Okay, let's see. We need to find the home of Othi Gemcutter in the Dwelling Halls. See, if I remember right, that's in the new place that they added out here. So we'll go ahead and do just that. The lecture emote, how'd we get that? Alright. / lecture. That's cool. It feels like a long time ago, back before they added Gondor. Okay. Yeah, I've been at every level cap since Mirkwood. On my main. That's funny. Man, we're having a good time lecturing. Alright. No boring lectures with staff Tang. Okay, got lots of allies to level up. Or to reforge, I should say. They've already leveled up. Good deal, good deal. And more scraps, alright. Great. Well, let's go through these doors and on an adventure. I love the light on this goat. He's just cool. Alright, so I believe... Let's see. Yeah, it's way over there, so... It's a little involved to get over to him. But my plan today is between... once we finish a chapter... So once we get to 7.2, we'll do another group content, you know, instance or skirmish. Hey, have a great night, Bungorfians. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, every time we get to one of those chapter endings, we'll go ahead and do another instance for leveling. Yeah, it's over here, I believe. I honestly don't remember. It's been a while. Because I always don't go this way. I always go up and then go around and then drop down from up there. But no, we're going the right way today. It is odd in LOTRO, unlike other games, I have a sense of accomplishment being at level cap. I can't say the same about other games I've played. Yeah, I'd say that. I think LOTRO has an interesting... You have found the entrance to Jewelstead, home of the Gemcutter family. That's cool. Jewelstead. Welcome to our Jewelstead. And this place is so cool. Like, seriously. Super cool dwarf home. Dun, 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 dun. What else you got? A forge just there in your house? Okay. Good deal. Zarke, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. I will take that for that house, please. Yeah, no kidding. I would love this house. This would be awesome. But yeah, I agree. LOTRO has an interesting feel where when you get to level cap, that's like the start of the game almost. it's when you really start, you know, focusing on your character again. And I feel like not that many games do that well.
Ah, I hoped you would find time to visit.
That being said, I do also like the leveling process. I'm glad LOTR has both. I'm glad that they don't do like what Guild Wars did, where they're like, okay, you made it to level 80. Random level, by the way. Why not make it 100? But you made it to level 80. Now it's time to never level again. It's like, oh, okay. Great. No, I like the hybrid where LOTR has leveling, but it also has, you know, progression as well. That's not in leveling. Alright, here we go. Ah, Stafting. I hoped you would find some time to visit. This is Mizum Azhar, the Jewelstead, home to my family for many years. It is a humble place, but the hearth is warm, and you are welcome to stave off the chill of the heights whenever you have need. It's a humble place, okay. Humble brag, I suppose. My father Funi and my brother Fusi have not yet returned from their excursion on the other side of the Misty Mountains. But I will be pleased to introduce you to my mother, and to another of my brothers, who remains in Erebor. Mother Ama, this is Stafting, the man I mentioned to you. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got Mother Ama here. Mother Ama strokes her beard and considers you carefully. Hey, Mom. Alright.
Welcome to Messy Mazar.
If you are a friend of my son, you may come and go as you like. All I ask is that you follow the Jim Cutter family rules. When you come to the Jewelstead, you never complain. You keep in good cheer, and you help us with our work. These rules are more important than ever with my husband Funi still away. For he did not take all of the work away with him. Indeed, he took almost none. I wonder if we're going to run into him at some point. When he returns, he will have an earful from Mother Ama about the longer than expected duration of his journey. Or do we meet him later? I honestly don't remember. I promise you that. But for now, I will follow the Jim Cutter rules. Never complain. Keep in good cheer, and make sure my sons and their friends do their share of the work. Alright, those rules seem to be changing a bit every time.
Let us visit my brother Grafar at Narathak and see if he needs any assistance.
You have heard the rules, Stafting. Let us visit my brother Grafar at Narathak and see if he needs any assistance with his work in the new lodes. That should satisfy Mother Ama, and I intend for you to meet my brother anyway. The new lodes of Narathak have been recently delved, and can be found east of here, beyond the passage that runs from the entryway to the hall under the mountain. My brother spends most of his waking hours mining for the precious gems we need to further our craft. There has always been great demand for the jewelry my family fashions, and Grafar works hard to ensure we have what we need to meet it. Alright, time to find the entrance to the new lodes of Narathak, deep within the lonely mountain. Our hero begins a new journey. Trouble on Utapau. Alright. Man, I can't wait for the next season of the Clone Wars. It's gonna be amazing. Dave Filoni just does such a good job. Can't wait. Can't wait to hear that announcer guy again. It's gonna be good. Alright, it's way over here. Okay. I'm excited. And hopefully it won't be just on Disney Plus. But who knows? Maybe it will. You never know. Okay. Time to go straight through. If only we could. Alright, we'll go around. Here we go. Why didn't we just go straight? Oh, it's a support beam. You can't go straight through. Gotta have those supports in the mind. Alright. This is the entrance to the recently delved new lodes of Narthak.
Althi speaks very highly of you. Welcome to Narathak, our latest delving.
You must be Tang. Althi speaks highly of you, and tells me you can hold your own in a good old-fashioned tavern brawl. Are you also adept at clearing mines of vermin? Every new delve we dig seems to unearth all manner of unpleasant pests, and these new lodes are no exception. I have a crate of precious stones ready to return to Mother Ama, and I could use someone to carry it. But if you could first thin the ranks of the cave claws and other irritations in Narathak, I would be ever at your service.
The cave claws in this delve have caused us no end of irritation.
I'm sure. Sounds like you need an ointment for that. Are cave claws bothering you? Do you find that you're allergic? We'll get the new extreme dwarven cream. Oh, see, they're deflecting the everything. Here we go. Seriously, this 5 levels under thing is it's rough. Like, that's some deflection there. Jeez. All right. I don't think there's anything actually in there. Let's go over here. Let's go lightning tornado. Hey, it actually went off. Good deal. Yeah, here's the thing. If certain skills go off, we basically win. It's the problem when they don't go off and repeatedly don't go off, or when they only partially go off, that we have major issues. There we go. No deflections here. That sounded like water or something. I don't know what that sound effect was. Alright. Sound like a stone in water. Here we go, here we go. Get that fire. Alright. Get these burrows. Alright, so after this one, there'll only be 2 left. So we should be in good shape. Because in theory, this lightning tornado should work on this one. See, it deflected the whole tornado. How do you deflect a lightning tornado? Let's talk about that for a moment. Like, seriously. Like, not today, tornado. I got too many problems already. Digging in this cave, having these dwarves come. Maybe they see me and they're like, oh no, not the Staff Dane camera crew. Boy, oh boy. Like, maybe Twitch is like the TMZ of Middle-earth. Like, oh man, they're coming to watch us again. Like, Thornley's construction company really does not like Twitch. Like, they're like, man, Twitch just keeps finding out that we don't actually do it. Let's see, pick up the crate of precious stones. Where's that at? Okay. But yeah, I just imagine they just assume Twitch is like the TMZ, you know, noticing everything going wrong. Is it over here? Nope. How far down does that go? Oh, you can't actually see it. Wow. That goes on for like ever. Yeah, you don't want to fall down there, okay. See, someday I want to go down those and see what is really in Erebor. Because I feel like we've only skimmed the surface of this place, and there's still a whole bunch more that we could see at some other later date. And that excites me. Alright, well, it's not that way. What about over here? No, okay. Dang it, Hairball being on auto attack. Alright. Hey, there we go. No deflecting lightning today. Good deal. Alright, let's dismiss Hairball for the second. And see if we can't find what we are looking for. A crate of precious stones. No. Okay. Oh yeah, if I remember right, it's like literally right here. Yeah. And then we carry this to Mother Mom. Now, why it made us think like, oh, it could be anywhere when it's right next to him, means that even the quest text people didn't realize what was going on there. Like the narrator's like, oh, it's probably somewhere, and they, no, really? It's by the dwarf? Okay. Man, some lazy dwarves here. Like, I feel like they're even amazed. And now we run, and run, and run. Right, it's not that way. We always forget to go to the left here. I don't know why, but it's every silly time. Okay. Carrying precious stones, yes, okay. Sure, game, sure. Dun, dun, dun. That's a happy dwarf. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot we can go through doors now with items that we carry. I don't think that used to be a feature. Mother Amon nods at you and indicates she has a necklace that needs delivering. Great. We became the dwarven delivery boy. Man, oh man. Alright, well, I guess we're not going that way. Not yet, anyway. One thing I love about dwarven areas is you can just walk on things. That's cool. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely not the way we're supposed to be going. But that's okay. Okay, let's see. It's definitely over here. Yep, there we go. Did not mean to fall there. Alright, here we go. Well, I believe it would be down and over. So we're going down. But if it's up and we made a mistake, I would be a mighty bit upset. But yeah, completing this chapter should get us pretty close to the next level. If not, the next instance we do should. Oh no, I'm not too... Yep, we need to be up there. Alright. It's done pretty... Oh, nope, never mind. Ephraim accepts the necklace and admires its fine craftsmanship.
I had heard a rumor that the gem cutters might leave Erebor in disgrace.
I had expected the delivery to come from one of the gem cutters themselves. But so long as I have the piece requested, I suppose it is worth no complaint. There is something about the personal touch that turns an ordinary customer into a repeat customer. Huh? Aha! If you ask me, but apparently that is not something everyone believes. Unless... If it trails off and looks at you conspiratorially. I heard a rumor that the gem cutters might have fallen on hard times, and they plan to leave Erebor in disgrace. I am not saying it is true, just that I heard of it from the Tailspinner Kill. And if the gem cutters have chosen to delegate their responsibilities to others, then perhaps there is some truth in it. Thank you for the delivery. Even so, I will miss the gem cutters when they depart Erebor. Even if their service has lost the touch of the personal that first made me interested in their pieces. Do you think this has something to do with Funi's long departure? He brought one of his sons with him, but he left the others with his wife. I heard from Kiel that they might rejoin him and start a new life away across the Misty Mountains. But I don't know that I believe that part of it. Someone named Kill as has been spreading rumors about the gem cutters. Someone? It's this guy. Man, even the narrator's getting in on the rumor mill. Yeah, somebody mentioned it. I don't know who. Don't want to rat out my fellow dwarf over there. Like, I'm just saying, the narrator's not on the side of the gem cutters. We're doing errands for them for no reason. I've been saying from the beginning, back in my original series, that we shouldn't be just, like, blindly trusting these gem cutters. They're rude, they have us doing stuff, but the game's like, yeah, you should trust them. Except the narrator knows, I'm telling you guys. He knows what's up. Okay. Let's get back in here.
How did it go?
Did Erfith the Quarrelsome find something about which to complain? You reluctantly recount the rumor that Erfith mentioned to you about the gem cutters leaving Erebor in disgrace, and Othi's cheerful face twists angrily. Leave the lonely mountain? And in disgrace? What rubbish! Where did Erfith hear this nonsense? Who is spreading these lies about my family? I think we already know the answer to that. Alright, let's find the ones with Will. Hey, look at that. I'm just trying to see already if this is better. I feel like we don't even want that one, so we could go ahead and deconstruct it.
Who is spreading these lies about my family?
Yeah, I would much rather have the tactical mastery and the crit rating. So, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, this is better though. So we will save that. And then we still got that. Let's move all these over here. There we go. Okay. You say Erfith mentioned the name Kill. That does not surprise me. He is one of the Zell Ruka, a clan of dwarves from the east. But he has lived here in Erebor for many years, and caused no serious trouble, until now. He is a spinner of tales, and in my experience he has never had a truthful thing to say. I have found his untrue tales to be harmless, for the most part. He has never spoken ill of my family before. Why has he now begun to spread these lies about the gem cutters? Go ask him why he has chosen this course, Tang. He tends to loiter outside, by the entrance to the Lonely Mountain, but I have not seen him today. A damaging song. Alright, so once again, if you want to join us in our leveling process, just send tell to Staffdang, STAFDANG, and we'll get you added to the group. But for now, since there's nobody here, we should go ahead and just run the instance ourselves. So let's see here. Let's look up Wargpin's Adolgaldor. So this is a 3-man, but I feel like we can solo this thing at 110. We're going to try to. Let's go ahead and launch it and see how we do.
The warg pens of Dol Guldur are where the hounds of the Dark Lord are bred, trained, and kept. Here, goblin keepers care for the matron of the pack.
There we go. Okay, these guys got a bit of a punch. Good deal, good deal. Alright. So yeah, we might have wanted to bump the level down 1 or 2. But hey, we're still leveling up pretty good with our allies, and we got a ton of XP already. Just from taking on those 2 there. Okay. So I always ignore... Oh, never mind. I guess we can't. I thought I did. I guess I've forgotten. Maybe it's a later one. It has been forever and a day since I've done Wargpins. It has been quite some time. This is like a major one here. Let's get some heals going. Let Hairball take him. Come on. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Okay. That was a little close there. Alright, so I think you can ignore the 2 sleeping over here, but we're not gonna risk it. Ooh, boy. There we go, there's one. Yep, you scared us, oh no! Hey, but we broke out, we broke out! Alright, let's go ahead and Lightning Nado. some fire going. Get a good old lightning strike. Do that. Good deal. Get some more fire. Get some healing. Good deal, good deal. I'm surprised we're doing this well. Alright. Not too shabby. Interesting. This is an on level 3 man. We're like, no problem. That is interesting. Yeah, let's hope we didn't pull too many there. Hey, just one. Good deal. So on our champion, this is a totally different instance. We're getting like 5 or 6 at once, and then we do all the AoEs. On our lore master, I feel like because we don't have that 112 gear yet, we gotta be careful because we don't have like most of the Mordor gear at all. Because we didn't do any of the side quests, so you really don't get any Mordor gear. It's very limited. And what you do get is at 115, so it's like useless for our current situation. Alright, come on. Get some healing going, get some healing going. This might not be the best idea. Good deal, good deal. We'll do the tornado. We'll just fight you. Good deal. Alright. That tornado saved us. Okay. Man, that wasn't easy. Alright. Let's get this barrel. It's crazy to me that this instance is still the best instance for XP. It's been since it was level 65. Like 8 years ago, 9 years ago? Something ridiculous like that. Maybe even 10 years ago. I don't know. It's been a long time. Here we go. Hey, Chromite, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Oh boy. Come on, we gotta burn him down. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Sword Halls is faster. Alright. Tier 2 Sword Halls, just do the first quest. Okay. Good to know, good to know. See, this is why we got you here, Chromite. You got all the answers. You know all of the things. Heal up, heal up. I feel like they're damaging us faster than we're healing. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Heal, heal, heal. But you have to know how to leave the instance at the right time. Okay. See, I don't like the whole leaving the instance and coming back in. I know it's not like cheating, but it feels like cheating, you know? Alright. This next one's gonna be rough. Pun intended. Okay. I guess wargs howl, they don't really bark and do everything else, huh? I think we'll level up once we complete this quest. We just need one more. I thought we were going to get it there, but I forgot what number we were on. Alright, we're going to go back over here and get the thingamadoo. Okay, that extra 5% health really helped. Oh, geez. Get some fire going. Get a lightning NATO going. Hey, there we go. There we go. 116. And by 116, I mean 111, but we can do 116 quests now. Oh, boy. Good deal, good deal. Love seeing that tree. That was close. Alright. See, let's go ahead and do that. Do that. Alright. So normally people would leave the instance right now, but we're not one of those. We're gonna go ahead and lightning and get stunned. Apparently, that's what we're gonna do. Just keep hitting us. That's great. There we go. That's one. That's two actually. That's three. Basically, you pop 100% experience scroll. Do tier 2 halls. First quest you can pop in and out without making a new instance. In like 3 to 5 runs you level. Wow. That's crazy. Achieve the 11st level. There we go. Loaves of barley bread, a lump of butter. Well preserved. That's great. Man, if you had like a food name or something like that, like a clever hobbit name, getting well preserved would be hilarious. Like, you could have a lot of fun just creating a character and planning for that title, and then like staying at 111. Go. This is another tough one. Nothing we can't handle, but we do want to make sure we're not rushing in too quickly here. Let's add this to our bar. Right there, and then we'll put our food there, I guess. All right, here we go. We should have done that in the other order, but oh well. There's the goblins. So a lot of people also in there because you get all the goblins. Have we just not? I guess all the meat scraps are at the end, huh? Honestly, don't know. It's been a moment. Alright, so here is a boss fight. And I'm not too confident about this one, but let's go.
Bring it on! My pets grow hungry!
Oh boy. You keep yelling. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, we should have focused more on healing. Alright, well we might just go ahead and leave. Nah, we gotta face him at least one more time, right? Can't just walk out of a fight like that. We're gonna try the light bulb theory. I know it's not that great of healing, but it might just be enough for when we get stunned like that for us to last. It might just be enough. Got that fire. Smoking. All right. Let's see. You know what? We'll go ahead and use a hope token here. We're trying to solo a 3-man for crying out loud. Let's do it. Alright. And yeah, they do that right off the bat. So we pop that. Could be a good deal. Yeah, still way too much. Alright. Well, hey, we got an advanced Slayer deed.
How dare you! Looks.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and leave that. Leave that be. Okay, we need to take care of our armor. But hey, we got that level. We just need one more, and then we should be good for all the quests of tonight. Yeah. Many beasts in southern Mirkwood. Hunter of dark beasts. Okay. Interesting. Yep, there's goats here. Alright. Outside the entrance to the Lonely Mountain. So let's see, I guess we need to go over there. Can we get there from up here? Yes, we can. It's been so long since I've traversed through here. We actually want down there. Just ride that down. Wow, that they got the floor pillows. This is a nice little library you got here.
Stay a moment. Hear my words.
Okay, I guess we want to lock that. Dun, 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 dun. Go ahead and lock that, because we're still focused on our allies. We just haven't. We're behind on our war steed. Not that we really even need it, but hey, we're going for it. We're locked in. All right. Let's sell all that. Okay. Yep, pretty sure that's what we want to do. Alright, let's go over to you guys.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Casa.
Yeah, what you said. Okay, now we got them all going through again. Good deal. Oh yeah, we need to deconstruct those.
These halls will be great once more. These halls will be great once more.
Tier 5, not too bad, not too bad. A bunch of tier 3s, which is basically a tier 4, okay. Can't even combine on tier 4. That's sad. Alright. On tier 5. Nope. Great. That got us almost nothing. Alright, whatever. But yeah, what we're going for, in case you're curious, is something like this. We can already almost afford it. The problem is the shards. The shards are what are preventing us. But yeah, we have nothing on our war steed right now. So we need to get those at some point. At some point. Oh wow. Like destroyed crystals over here. Interesting. Got bows. Wow, I've never really explored this area too much, this particular part of this area too much. If you make the level 75 on Rittermark, ones are much cheaper. Oh no, the level 75 Rittermark ones are much cheaper. Yeah, I've thought about that, but they're not quite as good.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Because like I'm wanting to get like the max thing, and so we're in the long haul here. But having that physical and tactical mastery would be cool. Now I'm pretty sure that's only well mounted, but hey, if it was well not mounted, that would be just awesome. So let's see. Let's look at the level 75 Rittermark. Attack duration and crit relics, okay. $687, 30, 15. 7, 15. Attack duration and crit relics. Okay. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. But yeah, I am wanting to go for the highest level ones. I'm wanting to get this thing to be just amazing. And then they'll probably make bridles be imbuable, and I've just wasted my time. But hey, you know. Oh, we missed those. Oh, because those are the clicky ones. Okay.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves. May Durin return soon to his halls.
Tier 6. Yep, okay. Shouldn't waste time with the third age then. Yeah, I know. Third age is a waste since you can't imbue it. That's true. Because third age bridles are totally different than, you know, a third age normal ally you can actually imbue, and then it's the same as a first age, which hopefully they don't change that. That would be another thing I'd be super upset about. But on this character I wouldn't be too upset because we got Stormbringer and then our Book of Storms. All right. Second or third age brides is not a good idea. First age lets you have higher fury rating. That is true. That is true. Alright, what am I doing? We need to go this way. Okay, let's go find Kill. Tell him to stop spreading rumors. And continue on our way. Just stop it, mister. Alright. To the Dalelands? Oh, that's to the Hall under the mountain. Alright. To the Dalelands. Here we go. Let's go next out of that. Don't need that. Alright, let's go through. Here we go. Clearly not right outside. Let's go ahead and get the Sailmaster that we never got apparently.
Well met.
Okay. Outside the entrance to Lonely Mountain. That'd be here, right?
And like all of dwarfkind's greatest sorrows, the curse of dragons was brought on by ourselves, and cost us all we dreamed and held most dear.
Dang. I see you, Chromite. I see you. Okay. Oh my. Well, hey, these aren't red level anymore. That's great. Outside the entrance to Lonely Mountain. That's literally right here, right? Oh. Oh yeah, he's over here. I forgot. Alright. This must be Kill. He seems to have attracted an audience.
Ah, another listener.
See, this reminds me of like Benedict Cumberbatch's Smaug, or more accurately, Andy Serkis just in general. If you would like to hear grand tales about the history of the Dwarves and other peoples of the North, you have come to the right spot. Alright, let's listen.
In March, an army of Jaguar came out of the east and crossed the Iron Fold.
Led by their fearsome chieftains, and buoyed by the power of Sauron, they threatened the people of the Dale lands, and King Brand stood between the people and their terrible foes. While the men of Dale fled before the approaching army, hoping to make for the safety of the Lonely Mountain and the protection of their dwarf allies, King Brand stood alone in the water of the river crossing. He was felled by arrows in the stream, and King Dyne escaped to the safety of Erebor. Should he have stood with his ally and risked death thereby? Who can say? The dwarves had need of their king, and after the fight to the Lonely Mountain, he stood against the Jaguar and died before the very gates. The mountain was besieged, and both Dale and Erebor were saved, by only the sudden defeat of Sauron in the lands far to the south. Had it only come sooner, both King Brand and Dyne Ironfoot might still live to lead their people. Is that truly how events unfolded? Agree, yes, ahem, angry, confused, grumble, or no. You know what? We're just going to agree every time this time. That is how you remember the last moments of King Brand and Dyne Ironfoot.
There is no shortage of tales.
Because I'm curious if we agree on everything, if we can
siege
actually switch sides here.
of the Lonely Mountain.
There is no shortage of the tales of the Battle of Dale and the siege of the Lonely Mountain, my friends. Have you ever heard tell of the great furnace the Jaguar built by Raven Hill? A frightening construction of pipes and valves it was, with wings of red leather, extending above in mimicry of the dragon Smaug. None can say for certain what powered the terrible device, but I heard from some who saw it that the furnace contained a fire grim of unsurpassed heat. Metal pipes carried noxious fumes from the device to channels in the stone. The Jaguar believed they could fill the Lonely Mountain with smoke and force the dwarves to flee from their well-protected fastness. You may scoff, but friends of mine saw the device with their own eyes. It was destroyed by a small group of canny dwarves who manipulated the valves and prevented too much smoke from entering the mountain. They shut down the machine and defeated the Fire Grim, if such it was. Truly there was enough bravery to go around on that day. Even if some do not believe this tale, I assure you it to be true. We're going to agree with that, because that's an instance. The Jaguar machine was a truly complex and foreboding construct, even though it wasn't a group of dwarves in our experience.
Hearken now to a tale of the distant past.
These stories are of recent vintage, it is true. Hearken now to a tale of the distant past. A tale that grows in mystery and allure with every passing decade. More than 6,000 years ago, the land shook with great calamity, and the homes of my people were driven with great cracks and torn asunder. The beautiful Hall of Torrents in the distant east collapsed, and thousands of my people were slain. The Zell Ruka became a wandering people, and were turned away by all their neighbors. But King Dyne II, who ruled in Casa, heard of their plight, and showed mercy to the wanderers. He bade them travel to the Grey Mountains, and promised a place would be made for them in Gundabad. King Theras of the Zell Ruka began a great march across the northern lands, and stayed for a time, helping the Longbeards of the Iron Hills repair their own damaged halls. When the Zell Ruka again departed for Gundabad, they parted as friends, and promised a healthy trade partnership when they came to their new home. Kill pauses dramatically. But they never arrived at Gundabad. King Theras and the Zell Ruka disappeared in the Grey Mountains, and no trace of them was ever found. King Durin and his son Borin sent several companies of dwarves in search for them, but to no avail. After 7 times 7 years... Dwarf voices. The Longbeards gave up the search. And yet one of the Zell Ruka survived. His name was Gurek, and he appeared without warning at the gates of Gundabad, half-starved and raving mad. He told a confused tale of what had befallen his people, that they had come across a stream that flowed out of the high mountains and gleamed like silver. The shine of the water came from tiny fragments of mithril, and when the Ruka followed it to its source, they discovered a grand cavern full of gold, wondrous gemstones, and mithril to rival Casa. They abandoned their journey at once, and carved the great hall they named Thafar Gathol, the Grey Citadel, and they used all their craft and spells to hide the entrance. What became of Thafar Gathol no tale tells, and neither does history record how Garrick alone came to Gundabad. But Ruka and Longbeard alike still lust for the riches of lost Thafar Gathol, and despite numerous attempts at searching the Grey Mountains, none have ever had the good fortune to find it since it vanished. But it is still out there, my friends, waiting to be found. So we don't know if this is true, but we're going to go ahead and agree because we're trying to see what happens if we agree on everything. The story of lost Thafar Gathol excites your imagination. Can it be found? Oh boy.
The promise of finding lost Thafar Gathol has long moved the hearts of dwarves.
That's interesting. I really do wonder if these options have different outcomes. The promise of finding lost Thafar Gathol has long moved the hearts of Longbeards and Zaluka to adventure among the dangerous mountains, disturbing worm and orc alike. But none have returned from such journeys with news of its whereabouts. It has attained an air of mystery and dread, and some dwarves have chosen less daring pursuits, if less rewarding. That is the case with the Gem Cutters, a Longbeard family whose jewelry has achieved some renown among the folk of the Lonely Mountain. In recent months, their craft has fallen somewhat, and Funi Gem Cutter has had to leave his wife and 2 of his sons behind, while he seeks some means of recovering their fortunes. I heard he traveled beyond the Misty Mountains, and is overlong in returning, which causes his wife to worry. If he does not return soon, and with good tidings of new fortune, she will be forced to abandon their home, and set out from the Lonely Mountain in disgrace. It is a shame. But such things have been happening more and more often in these difficult days. You tell Kill that you have heard these rumors concerning the Gem Cutters are untrue, and he snorts. I only know what I have heard, friend. It is not so hard to believe, is it? I speak only the truth, and I bristle at the suggestion that my stories are anything but honest. Kill refuses to take back his story about the Gem Cutters. Oh, dang. Exterminator. Warden and Exterminator. We're a Temple Raider. As part of the Knights who say dang. Alright. Let's go back inside. And I think this is actually a pretty good spot to take a break here. So we'll go get some snacks, maybe enter Bloodborne's last giveaway here. And we'll be back for more LOTRO after the break. We'll take about a 5-minute break here. And we'll be back as we go to Authie Gem Cutter. and also probably start some new instances. So that'll be good. Apparently we'll be doing sword halls. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to that break. Thank you everyone so much for joining so far. Go and do a stretch break, get some snacks, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes for some more of the Black Book. Let's see here. Let's get back in to LOTRO here. Good deal, good deal. And let's pick back up where we left off. Bloodborne's chat's distracting me. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why, but just this week I feel like watching Bloodborne stream even here. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way on back through here. Let me get one more window situated. There we go. Good deal. Almost past it. Back to the Jewel Cutter's homestead. Good deal, good deal. Let's see if we can first try actually go the right way this time. I feel like dwarves are like those crazy architects. They're just like, you're just supposed to know the way, man. Like, you're just supposed to feel it. Don't you just know how to get there? No? Really? Okay. You're supposed to know. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and make our way on up here. Let's get Auntie Jim Cutter to talk once more.
Keel Tail Spinner always speaks such nonsense.
It is as I said, is it not? Keel Tail Spinner always speaks such nonsense. What stories did he spin for you today? You briefly recount Kill's words, and Auntie laughs aloud. Utter rubbish and nonsense! Everyone knows that King Brand and Dine Ironfoot fought side by side before the gates of the Lonely Mountain. And when the King of Dale fell, the King under the Mountain fought to protect his ally's body from the ravages of their foes. Casting only when he too was slain. Ceasing only. And the machine powered by a fire grim. Ho ho ho! How could the Jaguar have ever constructed such a device? Or tamed such a spirit? It is an absurdity. But none of these are as unbelievable as the tale of Thafar Gathol. If such a city ever existed, it would have been found by now. Preposterous drivel.
I must take this matter before King Thorin.
And yet it does exist. And yet, none of these tales are as personally offensive to me as the gossip that he spread about my family. It seems he will not stop until he is forced to stop, Staftang. I must take this matter before King Thorin. Only the King under the Mountain can prevail upon Keel to cease his rumor-mongering. Will you speak on my behalf before the King? I trust you and no others to help me with this, my friend. Tell me if you are willing, and we will petition King Thorin together. Alright, we got an instance. Let's go ahead and before we do that, we have our own instance we have to do because we have to level again, if you guys remember. And then we got the instance with them. But before we do that, let's go ahead and listen into Bloodborne because they got only 10 seconds left on their giveaway here. Let's go ahead and listen in. They just got a good cheer.
Is that a current thing right now? I never pay attention to those things.
There's Smaug. He's got the giveaway going.
All right, there is Smaug.
See?
So that means
Bloodborne
it's time for somebody to win some points.
He's got 130 people watching him right now. That's insane.
Thank you, Hardy. I appreciate the kind words, man.
Like, that'd be unheard of not that long ago. Hashtag rigged already.
Alrighty, the winner for 5,000 LOTRO points is gonna be Jay Marston.
Hey,
you still
congrats.
here, man?
Let's see if they're still there.
Still lurking around the channel? Where you at?
I'm not seeing them.
See if they say anything in the channel. Do I see them?
They might have gone to bed. That's a shame. Man, imagine waking up. Hey, there they are.
There he is. What's up, buddy? All right, do me a favor, man. Send me a whisper on Twitch with the message.
Alright, well, there we go. If you guys don't already watch Bloodborne, highly recommend it. He's got a good channel. He's been doing like $90 worth of LOTRO points every single night for quite some time now. It's been crazy. Alright, let's go ahead.
Surely King Thorin will hear my
And
plea.
not do that, because we got to do an instance here. So let's jump in to our leveling instance here. And we don't want to do warg pins. We want to do sword halls. And this is also a 3-man. I think we'll bump it down to 110 still. Let's go ahead and launch and hope Chromite's still here so they can walk us through
the
win
sword
to
hall of
end.
Dol Guldur, in the central training hall of the enemy's minions, overseen by 3 terrible champions of the Dark Lord.
Alright, let's get Hairball with us. He's trying to get to be partnered by Twitch. I don't think the people who are in charge of deciding the partnership like when people bloat their viewer count with giveaways. Yeah, I agree. I think that's the main thing, that they're like, nope, you're not partnered because you're just bloating things up. Are we gonna have a fight? Here we go. Here we go. We got a Nazgul. But yeah, I agree. I think that does hurt him. I bid you welcome to Dol Guldur. Have you done me a good service bringing yourself? You have done me a good service bringing yourselves here. Have you finally realized that none can withstand the Dark Lord? Or maybe the free peoples have gathered the courage to stand against all my champions at once. Surely brave warriors such as yourselves do not fear fair fight. A fair fight, I guess he acknowledges that his power is not that strong. Cowards! You will fall one by one under the feet of my champions! Oh boy. Oh, hello. Hello. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. I think you're doing tier 1, so no quest. Yeah, you're right. I messed up. We're gonna have to leave the instance once we take them on. We'll take them on, we'll leave the instance, we'll do it tier 2, and everything will be beautiful. Just you wait, Chromite. By the way, if you want to join as well, Chromite, you are more than welcome. Alright, let's do that heal. Crazy Trick, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. I watched a few of your more recent vids. You are so good at swapping voices when there are more than one character speaking, thank you. Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, Batman and Robin begin to make a sandwich with Aquaman. On YouTube, you mean? Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Go back into Instance Finder. Do this tier 2. We'll still do 110. And there's a bit more to that. You have to start in a certain spot and kill things as quickly as possible. Then when the last mob dies and your quest completes, you need to be a certain distance away and leave the instance. Well, if you want to come in and show me. But you have to do your dailies before they reset quick on other servers. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Well, in that case, what we might do, if you're down with this, Chromite, we might save this for later, let you show us how to do it later. And, because, you know, we're going to be still streaming for another, you know, plenty of time. So if you want to do that, we could do that. But just let me know, Chromite. Because we're going to be going for at least 1 more hour. Yeah, if you're still on. Alright. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of that. We'll do another skirmish here. Just something real quick offensive. Let's see. We'll do Attack of Dawn. That's one of my favorite ones. We'll just do tier 1. Just do a quick Attack of Dawn here. Here we go. Like I said, I really hope they add in another skirmish with Minas Morgul. That'd be cool. Like, have all the raids and everything else too. But having a skirmish would be awesome. Alright, I don't know why, but I feel like we should just do this as a speed run. But at the same time, I don't know if I want that kind of pressure right now. So, we'll just go at a decent pace. Secured the main gate. Yes. Great. Just great. Alright. Yep, that pulled everybody. Oh boy. Good deal, good deal. Get off all that stunning. Oh, interrupted. Got a troll just bashing on me right now. Jeez. Alright, let's get some fire. Good deal. Get some more. Good deal. There we go. Got the marks. And we'll take the place, and then we'll go take the other side. Following a shrill cry from the ridge, stones begin to rain down. Oh my. Alright, well, great. Got a heavy iron collar. We can't actually loot it. Nope. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yeah, we got a quest item that we'll never complete. Because we can't do side quests on this character. Even ones that don't give us very much XP. That's just part of the challenge, part of the fun. Alright. Let's go ahead and put some lightning NATO on you. Oh, yes, it looks very nice. Good deal. Quite fitting for a goblin. Man, every goblin needs their own lightning NATO. Middle-earth would just be a little bit more exciting. Could you imagine? Dwarves go into Moria, just a million lightning NATOs everywhere. They're just like, I think we better leave. Not how I remembered it. Man, that would be so scary. Good deal, good deal. Alright. Let's go ahead and attack you as well. Take the place. And then we'll defend it. And it'll be great. Except we won't have to defend it as much because, well, there won't be things to come attack us. So I think it's just from this direction now. We won't have the double-sided goodness. So what Pineleaf does is he actually goes here, does it this way, and then he goes back and takes him. But I feel like that's wasted travel time that doesn't really get made up for by the XP you gain. Alright, here we go. Good deal. Hey, it's secure. Now we can press on. Fight on, fight on. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, everybody. Glad we're all right here. Alright. I don't know why we're fighting the one way back there, but sure. Why not? Alright, well, wow, we need to not be fighting them. Okay, we got a full heal off there, good deal. We almost lost it there because we were fighting the wrong NPC. Alright. We'll still press on, no problem. 47 marks. That is cool. That is cool. Alright, time to die, troll. Not trolling me today. Okay. Haha, yes, good deal. All the fire. Oh yeah, we got a Stormkeeper over there. Go ahead and lightning NATO you. Good deal. Man, it's fun being a lore master. Alright. We can 3-man warg bends for one thing. Dun 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 dun. Claimed. You have secured the area after destroying the catapults. Good deal. Okay, time for some lightning. Of course, some fire. Hey, that's beautiful. Alright, let's continue on. Press on, press on. Hey, buddy. All our things are on cooldown. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna do the thing where we try to okay. Uh-huh. Oh, that goblin is over there. I was gonna say we're just gonna damage him down fast enough, which we could still do. Oh boy, we need to heal. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Dang. Yeah, we should not be tanking him. Wow, we're gonna lose, potentially. Yeah, Goblin Scout was narrowly intercepted by the Rangers. We could have let that one go and we should have just healed instead. That's not good. This is going wrong. Oh boy. So what do? We look at our allies. Alright, well, I think we just lost this one. Oh, help. Hey, 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 hey. Maybe not. There we go. There we go. I did not know he'd run out like that. All right. Wow. I guess we can now just take it, huh? Hey, we did it. Wow, okay. Did not expect that outcome. Loot all that. Okay. Huh. Who knew? Alright. Good deal, good deal. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Jim Cutter here.
Surely King Thorin will hear my plea.
Yeah, let's go. Let's hope.
I will hear
Hope
this
and pray.
complaint, but not at my throne. I will go among the people.
Alright, King Thorn. The third. You just go among the people. He looks so happy. Okay. This is highly irregular. Why does the king choose not to hear his grievance at his throne? Would he not be more comfortable at his high seat? My king, this is most irregular. Most irregular indeed. I wish to go among my people, Hrister. Should they not more often hear my voice? Yes, my king. I have spent some time in thought these past few days. Many are the dangers arrayed before our people. It is my burden to choose for them which of these threats to oppose. Look at that cloak. Super cool. Come then, Arthi. What is your complaint? My king, it has come to my attention that Kill has spread false tales about my family. Tang heard one such tale from a customer of ours, and later from Kill himself. What false tales are these? Kill claims my family's craft skill has declined. He claims we plan to leave the mountain in disgrace. Such lies will make my dear mother's beard go grey. Is this true, Kill? I do not know if his mother's beard will go grey. An outrage, you scoundrel! Remember you speak to your king, Kill. King Thorin, I am no long beard. I am of the Lucca. But I speak to you with respect. Not with enough, I warrant. That will be enough, Hrister. Do you deny the truth of these claims, Ruka? Each of my stories is built around truth, King Thorin. I have arrived at my judgment. King Thorin, may I say one thing first? Go ahead. It is a point of pride for me that so many dwarves listen to my stories. This is true, they say of some. This is untrue, they say of others. I know you experience this too. What do you mean? You named your son Durin. It is a name of great import. Some dwarves say this name signifies he will do great things. Others say it is just a name. But I say he will grow into his name. I say he will be Durin the Deathless, come again. Oh, dang. That is enough, Lucca. Tang, may I have a word? Go away, flow text. There we go. And then let's get one without the UI here. Good deal. All right. Let's talk. Kill seeks to flatter me, but I am too wise a king to fall prey to such a tactic. I named my son Durin for my own reasons, and I do not feel the need to share them with Longbeards or with Ruka. He stays now in Yarnfast with my brother Dine, Lord of the Iron Hills. Hey, Big Ed Mustafa, thank you so much for the raid. Really do appreciate it. 18, man, what's going on, Big Ed? What were you doing tonight? Everybody make sure, if you're not already, to follow Big Ed Mustafa. They got a cool channel. Coke Zero raid, yes! Love the Coke Zero. Avoiding Wheel 31, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. Mary Rose, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. We did roving threats, I got lost, okay. Epic Uger, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. And I'm assuming Big Ed, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here as well. Kick pass raid. Hey, there you go, there you go. And he will be king after me. If he is to be anything else, is certainly beyond the sight of this Ruka. So for those that don't know, we are going through a dwarven quest here inside the Lonely Mountain. And basically we are hearing a grievance. And this guy said that basically all these false things, and we're now trying to figure out the truth. Hey Gwar, thank you so much for the follow, really do appreciate it. Goofy old lady, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. Epic Uger, thank you so much for the follow, really do appreciate it. You're helping us get to that follow goal of 500. We're on our way there, just 90 to go. Jinjar, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. King Thorn strokes his beard, and you might detect a slight upturn among his whiskers. Does he smile in spite of Kill's flattery, or because of it? Durin the Deathless. Come again. Imagine that. This is my judgment. Kill, you have stayed in Erebor for long enough. You must depart. From what land do you hail? My father Brand kept a home in Yarnfast. I have not been there for many years. Yarnfast, you say? How fortunate. It guides my further commands. Arthi Jimcutter, you will accompany Kill to Yarnfast. Then you may return. But my king. I cannot oversee every little feud between dwarves. I understand, my king. Stafteng, I ask you to accompany Arthi and Kill on this errand, and make sure they don't kill each other. Speak to my brother Dine at the Iron Fort, and bring my son Durin back home. It is time he learned the ways of the king. That is all. Oh, dang. Alright. Here we go. The king ruled in my favor. Why then do I feel if he also ruled against me? Did I win? Or did I lose? Well, you win some and you lose some, and apparently this one you won and lost both. Alright. I suppose we should be going, Stafteng. Let us return to my home and prepare. Perhaps we can make sense of this.
I am pleased King Thorin ruled in my favor, but
I cannot help but feel that in some respect I am being punished for bringing the matter to him. Now we have to escort Kill to his father's home in Yarnfast? Bah! Let him travel by himself. I suppose I should gather my belongings for the journey. Man, he just went right back. He was joking there, I guess. Just venting. I suppose I should gather my belongings for the journey. At least Kill's gossip has stopped, and he will no longer trouble my family in Erebor. That is surely worth the trip to the Ironfold, Stafteng.
you should check in with Gandalf before we leave.
Oof, 116 again. Here we go. We gotta get to 117 by the end of this thing. So that means it's time for another instance. By the way, if you guys want to join, we are on Landerville's server. Just send a tell to Stafteng, STAFDANG, and we'll get you added to the group while we do some group content. I will meet you outside the entrance to the Lonely Mountain, after I have gathered the things I will need for the journey, and said goodbye to my mother and my brother. It will not be long. We gem cutters are not especially sentimental. If you have any preparations to make before we set out for the Ironfold, I suggest that you make them. You might want to check in with Gandalf before we leave. I do not know him very well, but I know enough about wizards to tell you they do not like surprises. Tell him we will be away for a few days, so if he has need of you, he will know where you might be found. King Thorin ordered a room to be set aside for the wizard somewhere in the dwelling halls. I believe you will find it east of here, and up several stairs. I expect it was chosen to satisfy the well-known predilection of wizards for tall towers, and will be quite high up. Alright. Good deal, good deal. Let's see what we got here. Got some will. 1,000 will. A lot of vitality. And outgoing healing, but it doesn't have any light. Not that we necessarily need the light anymore. But if we ever go back to Mordor, not having that piece of gear will be a big deal. Well, I suppose we have time to decide. Alright, let's go ahead and hop into an instance here. Real quick, I did want to mention that we do have a giveaway going on. And there's just a few days left to enter. It ends at the end of this month. But yeah, enter for your chance to win 2,500 LOTRO points. Let's go ahead and exit this room, I suppose. And let's see what's in here. More allies leveling up. Alright, alright. Okay. So we already did warg pens by ourselves. Let's see if we can find... What do we want to do? Icy Crevasse would be interesting on this character. Yeah, let's go ahead. Do some Icy Crevasse. Man, I love that no load time, load time. Alright, here we go. Oh, they found us. Come on. We gotta get that thing down before it goes down. There we go. Alright. Just let you deal with that lightning NATO. Okay. Oh yes, the warmth, the warmth, the warmth. Oh hey. Well, hello there. The first canyon has been cleared. Good deal. Dun dun dun. All right. Some fire going. There we go. Awesome. There's the counterattack. Man, we are a little OP on this character. Alright. This is on level, keep in mind. And with the increased, Mordor stuff. Like, imagine us before the increased Mordor difficulty. It was insane. We were unstoppable. Now that we're in Mordor, it's getting a little bit more interesting, but... especially being so far under-leveled. I guess we're out of Mordor now, aren't we? But because of our level range, I still feel like we are in Mordor. Alright, this is actually a difficult fight here. See, that's the thing. If we don't actually like get them right away, then they have a pretty good shot of getting us. Okay. Let's see. Let's actually go ahead and get that extra 5%. And then let's fight you. Stunned, I know. Alright. Let's go ahead and take this. Dun dun dun. There appears to be a third canyon beyond it. Go figure. get a lightning NATO on you. Let's do a little bit of heal. Let's get some fire going. Let's get some more fire going. Ooh boy. Let's get some heals. There we go. Tech Bombs, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They say just finished building a new PC. Can't wait to finally play LOTRO and be able to see what's happening, right? Yeah, LOTRO, every time you increase your graphics, LOTRO's just kind of blows you away. Because you're like, oh, that's what that looks like. Like, I highly recommend going back to areas. Like, not overdoing it. Do it kind of gradually. Because it's cool to gradually see, like, as you're questing and gradually, like, doing things. To see just like what all is really different and what things actually look like, as you say. It's pretty cool. Because I used to play on the lowest of low settings back in the day on a Mac. I mean, they were absolutely the lowest settings. Like it was a totally different game. Totally different game. And now I can play on the highest settings. There were a few computers along the way. But yeah, LOTRO is amazing. Alright. Let's go. Oh. Hey, buddy. We're not going to pull you yet. We're going to face on these guys. Deal. Get some fire going, get some lightning going, and take on them here. Hard hit, welcome to the chat, nice to have you here. Never noticed, but in the mirrors run, the back side of the mirror is a dwarf. Wait, seriously? That's crazy. I don't think I ever noticed that either, because I don't think I've done the mirrors run since I've been on higher settings. Yeah, fire really is your enemy here. Alright, there we go. Very cool, okay. Go ahead and finish this thing off. Get that final fight. Dum 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 dum. Here we go. Alright, we got our spot. We really need another skin for this guy. I don't like just the basic soldier look. Now you'll have to look. Yeah, I will. No kidding. Alright. Come on. Yeah, we get it. You're a big, unhappy mammoth. The path is joined. Yeah, no kidding. Alright. Wow, we actually did a good amount of damage there. Okay. I'll still never forget when, in the intro instance for the elf, when we were, like, super powerful, we actually killed the, one of the trainer elves, and it was, pretty entertaining. Mammoth. Do the thing. Make them feel the pain. Still think it's cool that he just got like, just has a pet mammoth, you know, as you do. I'm sure they go on adventures together. I doubt they just stay in the cave. Pay for breaking my concentration. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Alright, well, he does place those things. That's good for you. Here we go. Oh boy, our health is not the best. Well, not to worry. We got this thing. Yeah, it really is just a damage race because we take hits really hard, but we dish out stuff really hard. So it's a totally different type of mechanic than I'm used to, because on my champion I really did build him as like a tank. Even though he's mostly melee, he has a lot of survivability too. Because that's what we did all our virtues on, was survivability. Which isn't the smartest build. It's not what a lot of people would tell you to do, but that's just how I liked building my champion. Because I had, back when switching builds was a lot more interesting and you could have like really custom builds before trait trees and all that, we tried all sorts of different builds, and basically we'd get bored of a build, and so we'd be like, alright, we're gonna change it up, give us something else to play through. And we would, and I eventually just landed on the tank, because to me that's the most interesting thing for a champion to be doing, other than healing. If you had a healing champion, that would be the day. But having a tanking champ, it's pretty cool. Because we tried the AoE champ and the single target champ and all that stuff, but having a tanking champion is just, there's just something special about it, because there's not that many of them. So it makes you feel a little bit more unique in a world that has a lot of people doing the same thing. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, let's see. So we need to go to Gandalf. Is it here? Is this the thing? It says it's here. Hey, it's here. Alright. Love that. That is so cool. Coming on to Landerville now? Cool. So yeah, once we get through this chapter, we will join you.
Ah, there you are. I have been deep in study.
You have tanked on your champ? Yeah, it was... I remember back when they introduced it, back with Rise of Isengard, I was actually a secondary tank for all our grouping. We had a raiding group, and it was so much fun because you had never been able to do that before as a champion, and I was right there doing it. Ah, Staff Tang, there you are. I have been studying several historical accounts concerning the struggles of Durin's folk. Many are the hardships they have faced, more than a few of their own making. But these accounts do not agree on all the particulars. Dragons feature prominently, as you might expect, and I see the hand of Karazgar at work in some of the events that befell the dwarves in this area. You tell Gandalf that King Thorin has requested you travel to Yarnfast in the Ironfold, and return to the Lonely Mountain with his son. Gandalf strokes his beard. He believes it is time for Durin to learn the ways of the king, does he? That is new. Thorin is stubborn, as are most of his family, and I thought his decision to keep Durin from harm or difficulty would last longer than this. Why the change? I wonder. Safe travels to you, Staff Tang. Keep one eye open for Karazgar or his agents while you travel in the Ironfold. I will see you when you return. Alright. Let's go ahead and go back out, and since we have to travel here, I think we'll go ahead and hop into an instance, because we're getting dangerously close to not being a high enough level for the end of this thing. So I think we'll go ahead and get that little bit of extra XP with Chromite here. Hey, Chromite's got it. Yeah, if you just want to launch that up, Chromite. Can't believe we don't have you in your friend. In our friends. There we go. Done and done. Hey, have a good night, Jinja. Jinja. Take care. Used to be able to carry a shield, right? Yeah, times were different. Times were different. Alright. Discord so you can explain things. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, how's it going?
Am I able to talk in here, or do I need permissions?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Alright. So let me start it up. We're going to do it a little higher than your level. Okay. You don't really need to kill anything. So you can just kind of hang out. But just so you can see what it is, you can stay near me, but have the leave instance thing up, because it's kind of quirky. The boss, if he gets a tactical attack off on you, you're just gonna die.
Okay. Hey Dell, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Dell says no Chromite. You need to say Chromite 3 times to speak.
I'll start it off at 114, just to...
Okay.
Okay.
The sword hall of Dol Guldur.
So what I want you to look at
of the enemy's minions, overseen by 3 terrible champions of the Dark Lord.
Collect strange ash quest. I think it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Takes 6 of the... So what's going to happen is, don't follow me up, but do not approach the gate that is straight ahead to us, because that'll start the instance.
So you broke up. You said take 6 what?
Oh. So it collects... Look at the strange ash quest. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only quest we're going to be focusing on. That's just the first wave of these ads.
Okay.
So don't approach the gate that we're facing right now, because that starts the instance. And I want to show you. Right here is where the first set of ads comes out. Don't follow me. And then this door that I'm facing is the second set of ads.
Okay.
And we are going to be over here. See these bones over here? This puts us at just the right distance to leave the instance as soon as the boss comes out, when the last mob dies. So the boss comes out through this door. And he's that guy that puts that crawling flame on the floor that follows you around. But he also can do a tactical nuke on you. And if that gets off on you, you're so low level and you're not geared for mitigations,
yeah,
you're just gonna go pop. So usually what I do when I'm power leveling somebody, I just have them stand by the door down here, and this spot right here that we're at, usually when we kill the mobs, they'll be kind of in this area here, and that is within range of someone standing at the door.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this first one. You may or may not die. We'll see.
Okay.
I'll give you some scrolls to help you, and a token.
So how long did it take you to figure this out?
Someone just showed it to me, and that's all. It was pretty
okay.
quick. So just stay put, and let me go into Trapper line, because that'll help me blow up stuff quicker. I'll wait for that cooldown. I'll lay traps over at this door right over here, when the mobs come out. They'll hit the traps, and they'll have incoming damage and stuff. Blow up quicker.
So I actually already have +6 hope for the next hour.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start this.
All right. Oh, you made him angry.
He talks a bunch, so.
Yeah. I found that out the first time. And yeah, this is Sword Hall's chat.
I'm not sure I have the timings down, but we'll see. So right-click on your portrait. Right-click on your portrait and select leave instance and leave the requester up on your. Don't hit yes. Just leave the requester up.
Okay.
You only hit yes when the first guy dies, or the last.
And there's 4.
Okay, get ready to click it. Go ahead and leave instance. Yes, yes.
Okay.
So he's gonna cast. Hopefully you get out. There you go.
That's cool.
So I don't know if you were paying attention to what your experience was at, but it was kind of in the first segment. Look at the huge jump that it did, and you have no accelerator. You have no accelerator.
Yeah, that's huge.
Let me see if I have.
Like we do this like 3 more times, and that's it.
Yeah, let me see if I have a spare accelerator. Ah, here we go. Okay, just go ahead and re-enter the instance and the quest reset, and we'll just do it over again. No making a new instance or anything is needed.
Wow.
Stop. Don't move. Okay, pop that. Now, if I set the instance to 7 levels above you, or 8 levels, you'll still get experience. And you'll get even more experience, which we'll do after the next one. But I just wanted you to see what we're doing here. But you really have to be quick on the leaving the instance.
The worst part is definitely how long it takes him to talk.
Yes, but compare it to Warg Pen.
Oh yeah, it's way better.
All the way down. Kill. Yeah, you get ready to leave?
Hey Gal, thank you so much for the follow.
Okay, leave. He's gonna run to us, let's see.
Oh dang.
Come on, did you get out?
Yep. I got a huge thing of lava in the real world though.
See, you have to be quick, or you're gonna get. That's pretty awesome. I see it now.
Oh, that's. I think this will work on other players too if they come and walk on the square.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
don't
crazy.
enter. I'm gonna raise the level to 1.
Imagine if I was accidentally in like the Shire or somewhere and there were new players just getting 3,000 hits all of a sudden.
Yeah, get this. I was doing Glimmerdeep tier 5 the other day on my Guardian, and I had to leave instance to switch at the end because I didn't have locks available to loot, so I had to switch to my hunter to loot. But when I left the instance, the boss hit me. And just as he hit me, I ended up in the Court of Lothlorien, where I was at when I entered the instance, and I went flying across the Court of Lothlorien because his hit, connected after I left.
That's great.
It's pretty funny.
Hey Scormy, thank you so much for the host. Really do appreciate it.
You don't want to be there.
Too bad I didn't get a clip of it. Where do you want me?
Remember the bone pile over here?
Yeah. I was just making sure it's still the same at this level.
Yeah, it's always the same. Get your thing ready to go.
Yep. Still getting some damage in.
These ones take a little bit more time to kill.
Yeah.
Okay, get ready. As soon as he dies, leave.
I think we were in sync there.
Yeah. Good, he's doing his floor casting for the fire. What you don't want is when he runs at you.
Yeah, no lava this time. Good deal.
So you're already halfway to level.
Yeah, that's crazy. So now we just re-enter?
Yep.
I don't think Hairball was really doing too much there. We'll get our healer out just in case we need that extra little bit. I'm just very indecisive about if I want to leave the instance. You know, maybe yes, maybe no. I just don't know.
Hey, get ready. Go.
Hey, there we go.
Now you can buy the 200% experience tomes in the store as well. And that levels. I mean, it's like takes 3 of these and boom, you're leveled.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's get back into it. Yeah, too bad he didn't get a clip of it. Hey, that's what I'm relying on you guys for. You guys are all about the clips.
Yeah, it wasn't streaming at the time.
Lightbulb was just making friends with you over there, I guess. Man, we really need new armor. It just does not look good.
Get your leave instance up.
Yeah, I got it now.
Getting server lag. Okay, leave.
Even though it doesn't look like it, I am leaving.
Uh-oh. Here it comes. He's gonna nuke. Is he gonna hit you?
I think I got out in time. We're gonna find out.
When he runs at you like that, that's the
Yeah, I
danger.
got out in time. Okay.
Just come back in immediately.
Some good XP. Good deal, good deal. Let's see what we got here. Slade's still going. Interesting.
Get your leave instance up.
Yeah, I keep remembering right before you say. Okay, I'm excited because once I get to 112, I can finally get that Mordor gear.
Have you gotten your allegiance ports yet?
I don't think so.
at 110, you can join allegiances and do the quests to get you allegiance ports to all 4 of the allegiances.
Right.
And those ports are on a 5-minute cooldown. So it's if you're on a character that doesn't have the 5-minute cooldowns for all your ports, you just use those to port around. Because there's a hub right, just you step outside, and there's a hub right at Magash that goes everywhere.
Yeah, I need to do that. But yeah, this is pretty cool.
You're about to level. Wow, I didn't realize how close you were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going fast. Let's see, let's actually get rid of you. Do you. Just shake your head for those beats.
Oh, he's running.
Yep.
He's running. He's gonna blow you out. Nope, left.
Yeah, whenever I do lightning right before I do leave instance, it always glitches my character out. We got 140.
I want to say I helped level one of Stina's characters up this way on stream.
Oh, cool. See, that's a cool shield. I like that. But yeah, should be leveling in this one. I think once I get this this level, I'll get the gear, finish out this book of the Black Book, and then probably call it a night. Man, they keep deflecting that lightning nado. Hey, level up.
Oot.
Come on, there we go.
Oh, he hit me and interrupted me.
Oh,
It's fine.
But yeah, thanks for showing me that Chromite. That's amazing.
Yep. I'll just leave the instance.
That is cool.
Yep, there you go. Got you your level, and you can continue on.
He kind of like sneaks. That reminds me of like in Lego Star Wars when you like barely push the controller up, they like sneak along. That's funny. Man, let's just get the slow walk. There we go. Just have to get that slow animation. Alright. Let's see here. So we need to go talk to him outside the Lonely Mountain.
Alright,
Where's our
go
port to?
Drop and continue my dailies.
Alright, best of luck with that. Thank you so much for the help again, Chromite. That was awesome.
Yep.
So that gives us to Felgoth. That's not where we want to go. So we need to set our milestone here. Even though it's a simple stable over. Alright, let's get on through. Let's go ahead and disconnect out of there. Okay. Let's see, set the milestone. Then let's go back to Mordor. Get this new armor so we can finally feel like we're a true person who's gone through Mordor. And then we'll get everything else. Alright, let's see.
I haven't slept in days.
So that's all the 115 armor. That's not what we want. Let's go back to that other camp.
We are Gondor's eyes and Gondor's swords in this place.
Go back to a Dune foothold, because that's what we know. Undine. Alright, a Dune. And I'm trying to remember which one we want.
How may I be of service to you?
Alright, medium light tower set. Alright, well that's a possibility. So let's see, item level here is 326. Ooh, but there's better stuff down here. Light Last Alliance set. 326 as well. So I think they all just have different things. Let's see. I feel like a Light Last Alliance is probably going to be the best one. Light Mordor's Bane Incomparable. Yeah, that's the 115 stuff. Mordor Relics. Had to be 115 for the Mordor Relics. Then we can finally get all that good stuff. Alright. So yeah, we can't get the Mordor's Bane Incomparable. Light Expedition's Vanguard Incomparable. Also 115. So you can't get any of that yet. Okay, good to know, good to know. We got plenty of stuff though, so that's nice. Alright, Mordor's Bane Rare. Also 115. So we can't get any of the rares, I'm guessing. So let's just look and see what we got here. So So we got boots and other stuff. Okay, so it's the same on all of them. So, what do we got? Let's look at the chest piece, because that, in my opinion, is the most important piece. 731. We got the Vitality, the Fate, and the Light of Arundel. So that's the same, isn't it? Will of Vitality, Tactical Mastery. Ooh, Will of Vitality, Fate. Outgoing, Tactical Mastery. So what's the difference in pants? Will of Vitality, Evade, Critical Chance. That's the same. So why are these different? And there's Fate and Tactical Mitigation. Tactical. I feel like the tower is definitely the better one. Wheel of Vitality, Critical Rating, Fate, and Light of Arundel. Versus Will of Vitality, Critical Rating, Fate, and Light of Arundel. But obviously it's gonna be better. 731, 6, 7652. 7642. It's critical rating instead of what was it? Or no, it's less critical. What? Alright, we have enough. Let's just buy both of them. Compare them. Alright. So yeah, 731, 639, 4452. But you get more armor with that one. So I guess it's worth it. I don't really know. But we'll go... Whoa, major lag. Ooh, boy. That was some major lag. Alright, we're gonna go with it. And then we'll break down the other one and get more. Okay, let's see. So here we got Will, Vitality, Evade, Fate. Will, Vitality, Crit, Tact. Just see what we got here. Outgoing. Alright, yeah. We just want tower. Full tower. Alright. Evade, Fate. Fate and critical rating. Eight, 3. So yeah, this is definitely better. We'll get 2 of those. And then let's look at the earrings. But yeah, this is gonna change our character entirely. I'm super excited. We're gonna go up in morale, huge too. 8, 7, and then critical and tactical. Tactical mastery and mitigation. And that's basically the same thing, just different. Alright, let's get 2 of those. Wow, we're already down to 800. Yeah, these are expensive. Okay. Good to know, good to know. So we still need this. I'll just make sure there's not anything else we want. Nope. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get one of those. get one of these. Get one of those. We already got the boots. Get the pants, the gloves, the shirt, the other thing, and the hat. Alright, we got it all. Now let's equip it. So we already got the shoes. Let's just go through here. And then we'll do 1 and 1, and then we'll drag the others onto our character. There we go. And there we go. So the one thing we didn't get was rings, right? You know, if you do the allegiance quest, you get rings and chest pieces and cloaks, right? Yeah, but that's if we do the allegiance quest, which I don't know if we will, because they're technically side quests, right? Whoa, that looks super cool. Look at that. You look like an elven warrior or something. Alright, so the question is, do we want that? Do we want to go down that road? Ooh boy. That's quite a commitment there. You don't like questing, eh? No, this character has certain limits, in case you didn't know. They basically can only do the epic story as far as questing goes. And it's a challenge character. So the epic story and the Black Book of Mordor, because it's basically the epic story. Trying to level up using the Black Book. So then the question was, like, the main goal is to see how much actual, like, grinding you have to do if you just did the Black Book and then used other means to level other than questing. And the answer I've found is it really doesn't take that long to grind levels out. Not anywhere near as long as I used to think. Alright, so now the question is, do we want... That kind of makes it make more sense, right? And then what do we got back here? It's starting to make a lot more sense. Let's get out of that. Okay, I don't know if I like that, because that's like very dwarven. That's like a dwarven elvish combo. I don't know if I like that. But I do like that. But the problem is I'm going to be looking at that most of the time. We'll go ahead and hide our weapons. Or at least our bow. We can probably keep our weapons. Alright. So yeah, we don't have rings, but that's okay. Wait. Yeah, we did. We got that ring. What am I thinking? We already did it. That's what we did. So wait. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. What was I thinking? Yeah, rings and earrings. Alright. So yeah, we got it all. Fancy necklace of the towers. We got all the tower stuff. Cool. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. Huh, well that's cool. With just 70 left to go. Alright, let's see what of this we can deconstruct. Okay, I guess we should actually compare all our gear, huh? Yep, I know. Alright. So yeah, that's way better. That was Pelennor stuff that we had. 100 item levels higher. That's insane. This is also way better. Yeah, just unbelievably better. Unbelievably better. Still just way better. Okay. Way better. Way better. Yeah, so it's not even a contest. Like, this is the closest thing, and it just really had a lot of the Light of Arendelle, but hey, our new thing has even more Light of Arendelle. So, who cares? Those were actually pretty good, because we got those from Epic Battles, if I remember right, doing them with a Ruin. So, interesting. Since you must have done the epics and opened that skirmish up. If you wanted to do leveling grinding fast, you can also do Strike at Dananglor and skip encounters. Yeah, Strike at Dananglor you can do really quick too, that's true. Also, Storm on Methodist is a pretty good one. Rare says, if you made a high elf, that is what your lore master would have been wearing in the first quest. Wait, seriously? That's just armor from the first quest? Huh. Well, that makes me less excited about it. That's pretty cool, though. Interesting. Alright, have a good night, Mary Rose. Thanks so much for joining. Yeah, have pleasant dreams indeed. Alright. And then, yeah, and other characters were kind of like just doing questing, and I don't know. We just got different things we do on different characters. It keeps the game interesting for me. So now the question is, do we want to use our rank 9s or wait till we get rank 10s? Because we'll have new gear by the time we get to 105. So we might as well go ahead and use what we got, right? My voice even cracked. My voice isn't wanting to go along with this, clearly. That's all relics. Is there an essence exchange?
I haven't slept in days.
Here we go. Essences. Yeah, we don't want that one yet. Or even that one. We can't even afford that. Or even that one. Or really even that one. Although we can... Yeah, those are already better. Alright. Oh my goodness, 344 is so close. Alright, what we can do...
Dark skies, dark tidings.
Is... Alright, for some reason we still
May I
have...
help you?
Honestly, we don't even need to go to another one. We can just... barter there. Wait a second. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Because we only got 40 back. Yeah, we're just wasting time. Okay.
Dark skies, dark tidings.
Now we're further away. That was brilliant. Well, it was worth the thought, right? Okay, well, if we hadn't done those boots, we'd be fine right now. So I definitely don't want to get rid of these. They're better, I believe. Yeah, not even a question. Alright. Well, we got a new look. That's kind of cool. I think we're going to have to go without that cloak, though. I just don't... It looks great from the front. I don't like it on the back. I think that... Well... Huh. I don't know. I mean, that kind of works. Takes away a lot of the aesthetic, though. Yeah, I guess we'll do that for now. Alright. Good deal, good deal.
I haven't slept in days.
Yeah, sadly, we can't get those essences. Let's look and see
Dark
what we're
skies,
missing.
dark tidings.
Just rank 10 ones. Okay. So rank 9's not that far off. And we got a lot of different pieces. Yeah, we'll get the rank 10 when we get the next gear. Let's give this to that. Then can you actually overwrite them? No, you can't. So we don't want to do any of those rank 7s, which then begs the question, why do we even have them? And the answer is apparently no reason. I mean, honestly, we're not going to get enough essences to replace all these, so we might as well go ahead and use these rank 7s. You can using the interface, that's right. So we might as well go ahead and equip them then, if we have them. Oh, here's another rank 9. I'm the same dirt. Welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Have you seen the new PS5 and Xbox 2? Have they officially announced them yet? Or is that just like the rumored, like, here's what it might be, but it's never right thing? Okay, so yeah, you can do it. Cool. Alright, so we could have more finesse. Could have more vitality. Max morale, will, vitality, vitality. Critical rating. That's only 5. Why are we saving a 5? Here we go, tactical mastery. Finesse, vitality, will. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go ahead with finesse. And then we'll do a vitality. All right. Now it's the official renderings of what they're going to look like. And the renderings were released by Microsoft, I'm assuming, and Sony. Alright, let's look. Xbox 2 rendering. Well, that's not it. Xbox Scarlet design. I'm not seeing. Do you have the link to it? They were official development unit renderings and drawings, so not the official consumer unit. Okay. Well, that happens every time, and then it never looks like what they say it will. Huh. Dev units always look atrocious, right? Okay, well, cool. We did all that. Let's see what our lightning looks like now. Okay, so we do almost 150,000 lightning damage now. Before our fire burn over time. Cool. That's insane. Alright. Let's find an orc and see how much damage we do to them now that we're this far we're leveled. Because remember how we were having Having an interesting time earlier. Let's go see what we got. Oh, hey, we can still use that steed. Alright. Here we go. Oh my goodness, 81,000 there because it critted. See, we don't actually have the combat, but that was crazy. Let's try focusing a bit more. We'll just keep going. Alright, so now we need to meet up with Othi and kill outside the entrance to the Lonely Mountain. Mirkaradnele, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. They say, can you show us your virtues? Absolutely. If I can find this thinking place. Hey, we got 2 points. We'll have to use that in a second. Here you go. So we got loyalty, which gets us extra vitality, armor, and incoming healing. That's really just because we were weak and felt like we needed more. We got zeal, which gives us might, physical mastery, which is what we're really using it for, and critical rating. I guess they changed these, huh? Because this used to give you vitality. Maybe I need to relook at all my virtues. Okay. Did they change what they all do now? At least what some of them do? That'd be quite upsetting. We got will, tactical mastery, finesse. All virtues were changed. Okay, yeah, we haven't looked at this since then. Great. In combat morale regen, max morale, tactical mitigation. Yeah, these used to be much more useful. Critical rating, finesse rating, and evade. So finesse and the crit is what we're using that for. And physical mass. Passive bonuses, physical mastery, tactical. There we go. Max morale, passive. Physical mastery, tactical, passive. Physical, tactical, passive. Max morale, passive. So yeah, those are fine. We don't have anything that's anywhere close to those levels, so that's what we got. We have 0 wit. Great. Wit seems good for an LM? Yeah, I wish we had it. That would be really good. Got that tactical. I don't know why I was saying physical so much earlier. Tactical is what we want. What could be put in there too? Yeah. Let's click on the one you want the virtue points to be earning. So what if you don't? Is it just equipped to all the ones that it goes to? What's the difference between physical and tactical mitigation? So physical mitigation is what you use to mitigate physical attacks. Tactical mitigation is what you use to mitigate like lore masters and things like that, anything that has a tactical attack. Picks a random one, you think? If you don't, it goes to the first one you have equipped. I'm guessing until that one goes to max. Alright, so what do we really want? We really want the one that's a wizard, go figure. So we'll put arrest that and do that. When the actual Xbox 2 is released, I want to buy an Xbox One because of the price drop. And I can also get an Xbox 360 because I miss having my 360, yeah. Zeal isn't something you want to equip on a caster class. Yeah, it used to give morale, which really annoys me. So yeah, now it's useless. So yeah, we don't want Zeal. So we could do wit. Man, we need to do the same thing on my champion. I might have to do that tonight. Alright, we might finish out the stream doing that. Gave you a good list. So we could do wit. But it's literally 0, so that's giving me away. Yeah, that's not what we want. Honesty has tactical mastery rating, will, and critical rating. We might just go for honesty in the meantime. Go with honesty for now. Alright. Now we get to pick a point in here. I don't even remember what we were doing. Yeah, don't need that. When your battle is finished, your pet receives a positive reinforcement from you. It gains morale and a damage buff. On enemy defeat, your pet heals 2% of its max morale and gains outgoing damage buff. Let's see. 2% pet critical chance damage. That's really not that great. Pet morale. Don't care about that either. Yes, it's the first thing you put in your list. I put here. Johanna, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. You didn't turn in too late. We're still going. We don't have too much left, but we are still going. As a red line LM, would be better to put some points into blue or yellow. In my opinion, blue. Because yellow is kind of... like, there's not a lot in yellow. I put some in Stormlore, just because I wanted that lightning stun. Because it's pretty cool. But then after that, it's a lot of, like, healing and stuff like that. So if you want more healing and, like, support type class, that's what you want. But if you want to just make your pet stronger and you stronger, blue line's the way to go. So let's see, how many do we got? 5, 10, 15, 24. So this would make 25, so we'd be able to start unlocking down here. So, enemies who interrupt your inductions pay dearly for the rudeness. Yeah, that would be a huge one. Or, you and your pet execute attacks more quickly. That would be big too. So I think what we're going to do is the incentive thing. We should give extra attack damage and stuff. That's pretty good. Protect your pet, you gain a damage buff if your pet is hit by a critical attack. That doesn't happen that much. They're usually hitting us with the way we play. We don't want that. Synchronized movement looks good, yeah. We could just increase pet crit chance and damage. But I feel like this would be way more powerful because it heals your pet and they gain outgoing damage buff for every enemy defeat. Heals 2% of its max morale and gains outgoing damage buff. Plus 2.5% damage. Versus just having an extra... I don't know, for long fights it would be better just to have the extra % damage. Let's see what else we got. Cracked earth damage, don't care about. Sword and storm, don't care about. Don't care about. Don't care about. Because we're all about the lightning. So Sword and Storm is decent, but we're going to go more on the blue side because we really want. Because here we still have, after we spend this, we'd still have 4 more points to spend, or 2 more skills that we can do. So we could go 2 into this, which would allow us to absorb and reflect percent of all damage done while inducting. Or we can just decrease our induction times, which would be huge, which I think is honestly what we'd want to go into. Synchronized movement's just crazy. So to get to there, we have to invest here, or you know, somewhere in here. So we're gonna do that. All right. Because we got to get there. All right, let's go back to Erebor. Talk to this guy. Hopefully finish out this chapter and be on our way. That's our goal, is to get as close as we can to finishing out this chapter, but we do kind of have a hard cutoff in like 20 minutes or less. So go ahead and loot that. Let's see, outside the entrance to the Lonely Mountain. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. Thankfully, there's that guardrail there. Yeah, he's making his opinion known. Alright, let's talk, buddy.
I have not been back to my father's home in Yarnfast for many years.
Were it not for the command of King Thorin, I would not return now. But I cannot remain here if the king under the mountain orders me to leave. Ruka or not, do not answer to long beards, but I will not gainsay the word of a king. So we will be traveling companions for a short while, Staffdang. I suppose I welcome the company, even if the son of Funi Jim Cutter does not. Oh dang.
We are to escort Keel to Yarnfast, and that we will do.
Been hearing some good things about the Black Book stuff. Hope it's as good as I hear. It's awesome, and I can't wait to see where it goes. I honestly think that it has been just as good as the epic story, and there's some major plot points that are going to be very important and could really blow things up with Minas Morgul. I'm excited about that because we've honestly just been building and building and building, and there's all these mysteries that they've been adding and setting up, and there's going to be a point where it just all explodes and everything becomes crazy, and I'm excited for that. That's gonna be really cool. So I'm super excited for Minas Morgul. I feel like the Black Book is gonna hit its real stride, and we're gonna see the true purpose behind what this story really is. Because right now we're kind of just going through things. We're seeing that in Mordor, they're all getting more powerful. And we're seeing Karsgar at work over here with dragons and everything else. And we're seeing just how powerful he is. And so we're seeing a lot of different things. But we haven't had that big, like, oh my goodness moment. Until this interlude. This interlude that just came out with the recent dot update was huge story stuff. Like, if you haven't played that yet, if you skipped the interlude and thought that you didn't miss anything, oh man, you need to go back if you're a fan of the story, because there's some major plot points that go on there story-wise. So be sure to check that out, because it sets up some crazy stuff to be happening soon. Like, Maid of Lions is still doing an amazing job. If you liked the epic story, you'll like the Black Book of Mordor. Because it's the same thing, it's just with a different title. Well, I am here, despite my wish to be elsewhere. Surely Kill could find his own way back to his father's old home. But you will not hear me speak crosswise to King Thorin's commands. We are to escort Kill to Yarnfast, and that will do. I will only grumble about it a little, and beneath my beard. Mother Amma suggested that we make the most of the journey into the Iron Fold, since the Gym Cutters do not often travel out that way. She has made a list of suggested activities for us to pursue on our way. A Gym Cutter always seeks to make things better for those he meets, she says, and I could not possibly argue with that. So her list consists of a few tasks she recommends we complete to keep the land and its people safe, as well as a number of family friends in the Iron Fold I have not seen in some time that we might visit. I do not feel particularly strongly about which of these tasks we complete, so I leave the decision-making to you, Staff Tang. Why not choose 4 of these errands to carry out on our way to Yarnfast? No, Kill. You do not get a say in the matter. This is your fault, and you're lucky we let you speak on this journey at all. You leave the decision to me and to Staff Tang. Alright, so we can visit Mather, a friend of the Gym Cutters, who lives in Hammerstead. Find the entrance to the town of Utterby. Defeat insects, defeat beasts, defeat Easterlings. Visit Aaron, a friend of the Gym Cutters who lives in Yarnfast, but is likely fishing in the red water. And look for the cliff's edge at Scard's Drop. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, and we don't have to defeat any of these. Because I think we did some of the combat stuff earlier. Right? He's pretty rude. Alright. Because I think we did a lot of the combat things before. Alright, let's enter the Iron Hills, and then I think we'll end off the stream there. We won't finish this chapter because, hey, we did a lot of leveling this stream. Let's not miss these pages. We'll miss a bunch of them, but let's at least get the ones along the way.
Thror the Second built anew in Erebor, and Gror, his brother, in the Iron Hills. Our dreams were dead or abandoned, but in time, Smaug the Golden awoke, and to the Lonely Mountain came.
Dang. Whoa.
The Battle of 5 Armies, it is called. But there were only 2 sides in that hour. Elves, men, and dwarves against the throngs of evil. Until the eagles came.
Yes, the eagles are. We are definitely going the wrong way. Let's go back over here. Yep, we got a wolf chasing us. Alrighty. So yeah, for those that don't know, we stream LOTRO every single Wednesday and Saturday right now. I say right now because I feel like when we end the Black Book of Mordor, we might only stream LOTRO once a week. We'll have to see what happens, what you guys think, what you guys want. So yeah, we went way out of the way. We should have taken a road way back up here. So let's go back and do that. Yeah, there's our road. We probably missed a page or 2 along the way. Actually, that might not even... Yeah, that's our road. We might have missed a page or 2, but that's fine. It's fine. Alright. I'm pretty sure this road exists already. So anyway, we'll probably still stream LOTRO 2 days a week, but we'll see what everybody wants, if they want some other games instead in the mix. And then eventually when Minas Morgul releases, which I'm guessing is October, I don't know for certain, but that's my guess. And so if it is October, we'd then start streaming. Just every single night we'll be streaming LOTRO. And I mean literally like every single night. It might not be very many hours. We might just do like 2 hours a night or something, but we'll be streaming every night. Whenever that expansion drops. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be huge. Can't wait for that. And you know, if it's whenever it comes out, that's what we'll be doing. And we might eventually take like 1 or 2 nights off, but we're going to be streaming a ton of nights. But we will at some point need to have a night that we take off just to make highlights of all the streams we did. Just so we have time to do that. But yeah, it's going to be cool. Alright, well we are here in the Iron Hills. And it's nighttime, so it's not quite as impressive as it normally would be. But I do love this place. It feels like Rohan on the way to the desert. Which is cool. Like, I hope someday we really do get to see Harad and all the desert stuff that goes on there. Because that would be awesome. Oh, lag. Let's jump just to make sure we are where we are. Yep. We're actually over here. Alright, let's discover the entrance to this place and then we'll end it off there, I think. So yeah, we'd have to go up there, down there, and then over there, which I'm fine with. Oh my gosh. Dismount. We'll see where we're at. I don't know why it is lagging so much over here. Jeez. Oh yeah, and then we got the Easterling refugees going through here. I forgot all about that. But yeah, we are in chapter 7. We'll have to get to chapter 8, 9, 10. So there's 3 more chapters after this. Find an entrance to the town of Utterby. The town of Utterby was occupied by Jaguar, who now call it Shamol. Yeah, it is very intimidating. All these Easterlings keeping guard here. Let's see how we do against 116s. Here we go. Ooh. And I guess we'll defeat some of them. There you go. There's 2 Easterlings that we got for this. I just realized we kind of, color-wise, kind of match Hairball. Like, we're getting closer than we were. Alright. That's kind of cool. Okay. So, anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching tonight. If you enjoyed this stream, be sure to follow for more here on Twitch. And, yeah, just more good things to come. On Monday night, we will be streaming more Cities Skylines, so I'm super excited for that. Yuhana, thank you so much for the follow. Really do appreciate it. We're now one step closer to that 500 follower goal. That reminds me, we do have a giveaway going on this month. So now that you followed, you'll automatically qualify for an entry to the giveaway. You still have to go in there and actually apply it. But yeah, now that you follow on Twitch, you get an extra entry into this month's giveaway. There's all sorts of different things that basically I'm just wanting to reward people that support the channel. I don't want this to be a one-way street where you guys just support me and then I don't do anything back for you guys. So that's what the giveaways are for. So hopefully you guys do like those. It seems you do, especially on Twitter. People seem to really be enjoying them. YouTube, people also post about liking them. And occasionally here in Twitch chat, we'll also hear about it too. So anyway, Anyway, like I said, on Monday night we do have Cities Skylines. Wednesdays more LOTRO. And then on Friday is our strategy night. We have either Total War or the Banner Saga. Last night's Banner Saga stream went so well, I'm wanting to see the end of that story so much. I think we might just do more Banner Saga this week. So that should be good. Enjoy your night, Andang. Or morning, whatever time it is for you. It's 9 a.m. here in the UK. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, my time, it is 3 a.m. right now. So I definitely need to go to bed. It's 4 a.m. Eastern. It's a good time to end off the stream. So anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great night.